Okay, Taco Burrito. The first thing you become aware of on waking is the disconnect. The delay between thinking and feeling. Between wanting to act and acting. Minor, almost imperceptible, but always present. Doodly-doo. Shoodly-boo. Blah 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 blah. I fucking read that, okay. It's at its worst when waking, when yourself has spent many dark hours recalling what it felt like to be real, to be a person, to be in a body that was indisputably yours. Forget it. You resist nostalgia because it's annoying as hell, it's pointless and makes you cry. This is the moment to reach out, not curl inwards. This is your moment of escape, even if it feels immediately like you traded one prison for another. Small, colder, lifeless. Reach out, you almost laugh, or you would if there was room or even air to do so. The walls of the container are immediately present, cold, hard at your back and face, cramping your limbs. You resist the desire to stretch, knowing that the claustrophobia comes next, and retreat a little from your central nervous system. It isn't painful, not like you used to know pain, at least. In emergency mode, pain is a message delivered with efficiency and ease, a reminder that harm is imminent. There is no insistent throb, no trembling nerves, just a warning delivered with the banal quality of a digital notification. Right now there are thousands of them. Remember the plan. You almost remember that it wasn't a good plan, but then your options were limited. You almost remember? Mostly. And once you got the itch to get out by any means possible, it was either that plan or something much worse. It was at least simple. Collapse the shaft, drift away in the chaos, slip into cargo processing, seal yourselves into containers, then just hope the freighter left before you were missed. Some were lost in the shaft, others never found the meeting point. Only a few made it to the containers, but the freighter, as far as you know, left. That feels like enough. Enough to know that you might no longer be on that grim and heartless rock, even if, in the airless hold of a freighter, you might freeze solid long before you reached any destination. Try to rest. But you are restless. Well, try anyway. It's been a long time since you left, surely weeks, maybe months. You are duly aware of damage to your legs, your right arm. You have been reserving energy as much as possible, but your body has still needed to shut down many of its systems. Hey, buddy, I can't read. Hey, I can't read. Can you move? It's Jello. You don't want it, trust me. Can you move? Come on, I can't see. Surely weeks, maybe months, blah blah blah. You have been reserved, blah blah blah. It's needed to shut down many of its systems. Come on, move! To protect you. You spent much of that time asleep, knowing that anything else would be impossible to endure. You feel the weight of that impossibility begin to gather. It is time to sleep again, to nudge this false body into inducing delta waves in your emulated mind, and once again recoil into a dream of when you were once a person. Time time passes, the cold creeps further in. You feel something. Warmth. Not true warmth, but the indication of its presence. Your joints release from their rigor. Sound, too, everywhere, screeching and shimmering so loud that your body ducks your hearing to protect its senses. Then light, white as the cold. Softer and softer until, in a haze of dirty yellow, a figure appears. You're out. Oh, sweet, you got up. What's this? Dragos. What's up, Dragos? It has been a few hours since Dragos pulled you from the container. You sit, huddled in a corner of his scrapyard, taking a dump, swaddled in the reflective folds of a mylar blanket. You're slowly coming back to consciousness, back to life. You stare at the ornately curving element of an improvised heater. You're surrounded by angular, incoherent lumps of ships. Some corroded beyond recognition, others still carrying glassy wounds along their edges where a plasma arc sliced them apart. As you trace their shapes with fogged eyes, you hear a voice. Hey, dumbass, you thawed out yet? Yeah, almost. Never seen one of you come in like this. New frames must have better preserve rare in sub-zero vac. Seen more than a few perseverance. Seen more than a few of you frozen solid to whole plates or inside outer locks in my time. They weren't so lucky. This guy comes into focus, shrouded in makeshift tech, his headset with its glinting eyes, the mark of a drone operator. On his shoulder, one of the symbiotically linked drones perches, its irising eye locking you with an unflinching stir. Last living sleeper that came through this yard was a while ago. They didn't last long. You struggle to read his expression beneath the tech, but he seems lost in memory for a moment. Or perhaps he's just figuring out what to do with you. Stay silent. I won't ask what led you to do it, to sell yourself to a corporation, but I suppose you know you can't go back. Your old body, that's theirs now, and you're just a software. A rogue emulation, illegally possessing corporate property. Huh. You nod along. You remember biometrically signing the forms, the cold floor on your feet as you padded to the sleeper cells, the promise of a life off-world. But as you do, you get the now familiar sensation that these aren't your memories. These are things you know, but not things you feel. You're no longer that person. You're an offshoot, a copy of a copy of a copy. What you won't know is what's ahead. At least the last one didn't. There's no easy way to put it. That body of yours is falling apart. It's the same for any sleeper who makes it out. S&ARP wants to protect his property, but if they can't keep hold of you, well then no one can. Yeah. You remember that too, or at least rumors of it from the other sleepers. Planned obsolescence, a built-in dependence on the regularly administered supplements that were part of your routine. Stop taking them and your body begins to shut down, separate from your emulated mind. How long has it been? How long do you have? I don't know. But for now, sleeper, you're one of the lucky ones. Dragos glances up and away. Blah, blah, blah. Chicken in the mountain time. What? I have no fucking idea. Anyway, what was I saying? He glances up and away or something. Where's he looking? What's he glancing at? Towards the glassy dome of the yard. The eye's the best place you could be right now. What's that? Station, you'll see soon enough. Dragos impatiently shifts his weight. Look, I got things to be getting on with. He trails off. There's an old freight container I've been using as storage out in the stacks. We haven't been pulling in much valuable scrap these days, so you're welcome to it. Something wells up inside you. Emotion, fatigue. You shakily get to your fucking feet. Excuse me. Nah. Alright, you head on up there. You look like you need some rest. And with that, Dragos stalks back into the Rex, his drones already converging on a rusting hulk. Plasma flashes silhouetting his spindly figure as he returns to work spindly. Whatever, I don't know how to pronounce it. Tutorial introduction. Hey, welcome to Erlin's Eye. Life on the Eye runs in cycles, during which you can talk to characters, explore areas of the station, and perform actions and stuff. And at the end of each cycle, you need to head to your current home to rest. Resting will move time forward on the station. Head to the empty container location to rest and take a dump. Right now. Where's that? Right here? Empty container, you're home for now. Ew, it's dirty. End cycle. All cycles need to end. Rest and prepare for the next one. Bloop. Container! You wake, curled up in the corner of the container, and begin slowly assembling the world around you. After all this time, you still find his body, the one you wake in now, strange and disjointed, its messages readable but somehow wrong. You sit up, pulling the mylar blanket close against the cold. Here you are, on this ruined station, millions of miles from anyone you know. Are you still in the system? Did any of the others make it out? It's impossible to know after this. After all this, what matters? Getting answers. No. Escape. The colony, your indentured service, that's in the past now. No point digging through the fragments. You need a path ahead, a way of keeping this failing body going. If you can keep yourself alive, perhaps you can find a way off this station out of the system for good. Dragos has left a few comforts in the container. The blanket, the bedroll you slept on, some water. I thought it was a robot. What do I need with water? Makeshift electric stove and some faded sachets of some desiccated powder. Gross. You thumb the power stud of the stove and begin to boil the water. Contents of the sachets smell like damp wood and you sprinkle them into the liquid. As the pungent smell washes over you, images from your restless sleep come back to you. A ring, like a station, but skeletal and ghostly. A web of threads pulling at your skin. A constellation of bright polygonal shapes, like angular suns burning into your mind. There's something unpleasantly visceral about these images, and it is long after you finish drinking before they begin to fade. You tidy away the stove as best you can and try to gather enough energy to greet the day. Holy crap. Oh my god. Tutorial. Condition, action, dice, and energy. Condition. Your condition represents the current state of your artificial body. It depletes by one segment each cycle, but it can also be damaged by violence, injury, or a lack of food. If your condition bar empties, you'll suffer a breakdown. You'll have to figure out how to recover your condition now that you no longer have access to corporate pharmaceuticals that were keeping you alive, dumbass. Action dice. At the start of each cycle, you roll your action dice. These dice can be used to perform actions on the station. The number of dice rolled is based on your current condition. The worse your condition, then you don't have any dice. Once you have used your dice, you cannot take any further actions, and you gotta rest and recover them, ending the current cycle. Energy. You also need to eat to survive. Really? This is represented by your energy bar. You can fill your energy bar by eating, but first you gotta find some food or something. Your energy depletes by 2 segments each cycle. If it becomes empty, you'd be starving. And when starving happens, your condition... Wait. What? Something bad happens. I'm not reading that. What do I do? Leave? Roll the dice or something? What's this? Click on this. Bloop. What's that? Whoa, what? I'm like dragging... What am I doing? What is this crap? Dude, I don't understand what's going on right now. Leave? 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 Flickering? What's that mean? Leave. Am I leaving? Oh. Dragos is stood in the corridor when you close up the container. What's he doing? What do you want? He's still wearing a headset. And in the harsh light of the car door, you realize it's implanted. A drone sits on his shoulder. Its cachet, where was I? Its cachet of sensor eyes rapidly irising. How are you feeling? Okay. The drone chirps. Good to hear. You notice that beneath the operator's rig, his skin is marked by burns and blotches. I know the container ain't much, but it'll keep you safe. He pauses. So I'm not gonna chit-chat too long. You well enough to work? Sure. Alright then. At the yard, it's simple stuff. We hack these old holes down, sell them off to the shipyard or the bright market dealer for cryo. Occasionally we pull out some tech and something with a bit more value, but most of what comes in is scrap. It's hard to find good hands here, but I figure as a sleeper you'll be used to the manual labor. Obviously, I'll slip you a few chits of commission based on what you turn up. Got it. He shuffles his feet nervously. Look! I wouldn't usually do this. In my opinion, you'd be best suited moving on as quick as you can. And sleepers, well, shambling bound, but things being the way they are for me at the yard, I need the help. Happy to. Okay. He pauses, thinking of something else to add. Look, just come down to the yard when you're feeling fresher. There's plenty to do. All right. He nods distractedly and turns and walks away, the drone hopping along ahead of him. See you later! Looks like it's time to get to work. Holy crap. What do I do? This is my face. This is my home. Back up. This is Dragos' yard. Whoa. Tutorial actions. Actions are the primary way you interact with the world of Citizen Sleeper. To perform an action, click and drag your chosen action dice to the slot. Repeatable action, blah blah blah. Hold this section. What the hell? I don't get it. Actions reward you with clock progress, energy condition, or items, depending on their outcome. There are 3 types of outcome: positive, neutral, or negative. Alright, action dice affect these outcome as follows. Okay. Actions display information about their type, risk level, and skill and modifiers that apply to that action. Either critical or repeatable. Critical actions can only be performed once. Either safe, risky, or danger. Safe, no loss of condition, energy, or cryo. Negative, outcome means cryo or energy loss. Oh, risky, sorry. Danger, negative outcome means condition loss. Neutral outcome can mean cryo or energy loss. What the fuck? Skill, the skill that this action requires, either engineer, interface, endure, intuit, or engage. Modifier, either -1, 0, +1, or +2. This is added to the action dice on the side and blah 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 blah. Okay. Crap, what the hell is this? Dragons is hiding something ugly and misapparent to Nasty? What the hell are you talking about? The Rusty's hole behind blah blah blah. Do it. And this one, let's do that. Do it. Working. What happened? Neutral. Cool. Clocks. Actions often progress clocks. Clocks are displayed below the action that fill them. They track your actions and how they affect the world. Filling a clock means something good or bad is about to happen. Some clocks, such as the one tracking Dragos' debt, are cycle clocks. These clocks tick themselves once each cycle is complete without player input. Any active cycle locks will be displayed on the fuck. Dude, go away. Alright, that one's done. Let's do this one. Drives and navigation. Citizen Sleeper You unlock drives as you discover more about yourself in the world. Drives guide you in pursuing specific objectives, depending on which path you wish to take. You can track drives, and any track drive will place a yellow marker on located that will help you pursue your goal. Drive menu, blah blah blah. You are now free to explore your own time, make a life for yourself. Try tracking a drive to help you survive. Look for food to keep your energy up and a way to recover condition. Fill clocks to progress stories and find new opportunities. Remember to end cycle at your home when you're out of dice. Okay, cool. This mouse wheel, scroll on the station, blah blah blah. Okay. Yay, 15 cryo, what does that mean? How's this? Wait, is that where I am right now? No. Dock C4. Old dock terminal. Rotunda what? Rotunda what? I don't really know what I'm doing. What the hell am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do. Is this a shipbuilder? You don't have connections, but you do have skills? You can get a shipbuilder to notice them. You might be in. Hull materials? Oh, okay. I guess I kind of get it. Probably gonna fail. Oh, it's neutral. Cool. This time you don't wake up. Instead, the ghost of the station, that shifting skeletal ring, surrounds you. For a moment you're gone, absent from your own body, stretched out across a colorless void. Then the connection begins to establish themselves, threads tugging on the edge of your mind. These threads become vectors of exchange and then extensions. You feel your thoughts slipping away down them, dissolving into the millions of distributed nodes they connect to. You see the station. No, you feel the station like a web of texture in a smooth black liquid. Touch it. You find a point in the station and you connect to it, pulse through it, follow loops and paths under and around it. You touch more points than you have fingers, and then you try in a moment of impulsiveness to connect them. The flow passes through you so rapidly that you feel yourself being carried with it, splitting and separating, eddying and gathering. As you do, things occur to you, things that you can't possibly know. You reach out, try to grasp them, try to touch them too. You notice a tugging feeling, pulling at you, insistingly, as if it were a small child. Somehow it's pulling you in two directions at once. You look down. All of a sudden, everything shuts off. You come back trembling into this unfamiliar body, both yours and not all yours at once. And not blah, 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 whatever. You find yourself standing in the container, eyes now open in the dark steel walls. You feel a change within you, a shift. You close your eyes for a second. You feel it waiting there, a station splayed out across your mind, a storm of connective nodes waiting to be explored, and then it's gone. What? Dude, I don't understand. I need food, dude. What? That one was supposed to go no matter what. Are you fucking kidding me? It's stupid as hell. whatever, dude. What? Something to change. You can access cloud data, blah blah. I don't care, dude. This game is kind of crappy. Where the hell am I supposed to find food, dude? Are you kidding me? Like, I can't do anything? Local knowledge just doesn't help me. I need food, you dumbass. This is stupid. What are you talking about? Complete active scenes. Dude, I don't know what that means. Oh my god. What are you talking about? What? What does that mean? What is that? Key? What am I supposed to... I don't know what that means, dude. Oh god, no. What am I supposed to do? Complete active scenes, dude. What does that mean? It doesn't mean shit to me. Dude, I honestly don't care. This game is stupid. I don't like it. Can I go to bed now? What does that mean, dude? Complete active scenes. This is really pissing me off. Like, what the hell do you want from me? I don't have any action. I can't do anything. What? Yeah, whatever, dude. Yeah, what? Okay, great. Close eye. What the fuck? I'm not reading any of this crap, dude. What active scene? I hate you with this crap. Nah, this game sucks.